So a couple of episodes, I lost all of my stuff after killing the dragon in the end. And it has taken me quite a long time to get all this back. The diamond armor, the good gear, the nice bow, and I don't have all of my enchantments back. So I need to go back at some point because I never got to plunder the treasures of that world. But in order for me to do that, I want to make sure I have a backup plan in case I die again. And so my plan for that is to create a village. When I create this village, there's going to be some rules, some challenges with it. I cannot cram my villagers into a trading hall or into some form of factory. They must have homes and workstations that are separate, with the exception of farms. Farmers tend to work where the farms are. They need to be protected at all times, and their homes need to look somewhat decent. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go locate a spot for myself to build a village. I've got a place looked out, so let me take you over there. So this is the location that I have picked out to work on building the village. You can see over here my base. This is just my starter location. I have a nice wall around it. I do have 2 villagers currently working on the farms, but this is not where I want them to live. This is going to be, well, for right now, still my home and privately my home. So I spent a lot of time clearing these trees out. I'm probably going to have to clear some more, but before I do all of that, I need to get a better view of this area and start working on planning it out. So what I'm thinking about doing is building a tower up, just a basic tower with a way to get up and down so I can take a look at this. So let me go take care of that real quick. Okay, so here I am at the top of this tower. I can get a really good bird's eye view of the place. So the first thing I need to do is plan out some roads. And then after that, I'm going to plan the structures, where I'm going to put them. I think it's 33 or 36 structures, because I need to build homes and places for business for each of them. I may have to clear through some more of these trees. I definitely have to do some terraforming. I have a bunch of explosion holes everywhere. But yeah, so the road's going to start over here because this place is going to be connected. I'm thinking about snaking around here and making it look nice. I'm not going to have super straight paths and make it look natural. So yeah, let me get to that. Let me start working on the road, and I'll bring you back up here when we're ready to review it. Okay, we have worked on the road. I used sand to mark it. I have the entrance coming in here. It's snakes over here, and there's a cavern over there. And it's going to go over to the other side. I'm going to build a bridge when I get to that part of the expansion. It comes back around, and it'll be able to go through here on this side for further expansion. There's a lot of land over there. And there's another road come over here that connects. You can see that from that split, it goes over here. So we have 2 connections, and it goes back over this way. And I'm thinking farmland will probably go on this side. It seems nice with a dock over there. So the next thing I need to do is to lay out the side roads, because this is the main road that I put in. So let me get working on the side roads, and then I'll bring you back up here when that's done. So you see here we have all of our side roads. I brought my horse with me so I can move around quickly when I need to. So these, again, the sand blocks are the main road. That's going to be the primary highway. It's going to be the nice paved, and these gravel blocks I'm using to mark the side roads. It'll be a bit more dirt-like. I've brought them out that way so I can build some structures in these areas, although that is likely an area that I can expand just as I can go over to the other side. I have 2 side roads passing through. This is the center of town, and I have over here a few more kind of indicating where I might have some homes over here or some farms. And then this little road right over there you see going that way, I'm going to put a dock in here, and this seems like a really great area for a dock. So the next thing I need to work on is I need to get the houses laid out to figure out if this is enough space for all the houses. I'm thinking it isn't, because I need 30-something houses or 30-something structures in total, and they're not going to be all small structures. So let me get that started, let me get that going, and I will bring you up here when I get all that done. Okay, I have finished the rough layout. This is mostly of an estimate. Most of the housing runs along the edge of town here. It's safest over here because there's another wall and an ocean. I have some more homes going this way. And then over here, I have 2 farms. And I could turn that into something, a park. Not everything's going to be building. And then I have a shepherd's area and a butcher area. So I'm going to have cows and sheep. Right here is going to be a little flet shop, and surrounding this will be an archery range with some chickens. This is going to be the university, a major building. I may extend it further back. I may put like a little university study area. That building right there is going to be the blacksmith. I may put some forge stuff on the outside over here. The little red block over there is to represent, I'm going to put a dock with a dock house over there, but it's going to float, and that's going to be something I do when I come and build it. And then I have right here is a masonry shop. So the final thing that I need to build, and I'm going to build it, I'm just going to build the wall. I'm not going to lay it out. I have to surround all of this land that I claim with a wall, with that same style of wall, which is going to require a whole bunch of birch. Now on the other side there's some wild birch, and I might go and clear some of that out before starting a little birch farm, which I'll probably do right over there, because I'm going to need far more birch than I have access to. I will eventually expand to the other side of the river over there, as well as over the land here. I do have some extra space. I left this area relatively clear. I do want parks. I want recreational areas. There's going to be kids wandering around. I want this to look like more than just a bunch of buildings. I want to make it look like people go and hang out. I might build some restaurants. But for right now, this will get me started. So the first houses I want to build are going to be those two right over there, because I've decided that those two plots of land is going to be the farmlands. But before I do any of that, I need to work on the wall. This is going to take me some time. But I'm gonna take you with me, show you some of the things. So let me get going on this. I need to get to the other side of this easily, and I don't want to swim every time. So I think I'm gonna knock out a gate right here, and then put a small bridge to the other side, so I can begin working on those trees. So I suppose that's what I'm gonna go do. That was fun. That took a long time though. Did not expect it to take that long. But I should have more than enough wood to finish doing what I gotta do with it. So what I did next was I had to build a shed.
What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart, but I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say.
And then the neighbors decided to show up, so I had to go entertain those guys.
Listen to me as I say. Listen to me as I slow it down.
Well, with that out of the way, I began working on the wall.
Cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth it. Slow it down. Tell yours if you want it. Take the ride. Cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth it. I never left a stone unturned. Trying to find some love in this crazy world. I feel like I was never hurt. All I wanted was to be loved. All I wanted was to be loved. Tell yours if you want. You're the right. Cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth it. Slow it down.
Yeah, it's coming together. This whole wall, it's all built. Well, that took a bit of time to do as well. But as I was getting what I needed to do what I had to do next, I found that the farmers had decided to go on strike.
What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right?
And, as is par for the course, as I began working on the road, I realized I don't have enough stone. So, down to the mines that I go. And I found something kind of cool down there.
Just listen to me as I say. Listen to me as I say. Tell yours if you want. You're the right. Cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth it. Slow it down. Tell yours if you want.
Well, with that out of the way, and a cool place to explore later, I quickly knock out that road. Yeah, that looks good. It's the color tones that make it unfortunate. And I do have lanterns. I have a bunch of them ready to go. And I have road lamps designed. But it's really starting to come together up here. I've got a road. I'm about to have paths, which will be a lot faster. I'm going to show you here. Hold on a second. Let me get down here and start on one of the paths. I have to agree with that guy. It is starting to come together. Now, the paths. So all that's left, is to fill in the little holes that I have in places. I have plenty of dirt from digging out this road, tons of dirt from that. So I'm gonna get that taken care of, and then when we're done with that, I'm gonna start building up my farmhouses back there and getting these two fellas moved over. I had some holes to fill in, both natural and from hanging out with my neighbors. I don't see any. There's one right there. I missed it. Well, there's two. So I'm going to take care of those two. And I'm going to get my building materials. And I'm going to work on farms. Those two right there are going to be the farms. I'm going to get them right next to each other. So I'm going to go get started on this. The part that I actually wanted to do. My neighbors decided to show up and hang out with me again, so I thought I'd see what my doggos could do about it. So I parked those fellas and finished off hanging out with the neighbors. With that taken care of, all that's left is to put in the beds and the farms. This was a long time coming. A lot of work went into this. Now we get to do the final step. The last step is to get the villagers into their new home. The first one went well. Aww. I have one. The second one, he had brainworms. He became a Fletcher. I have to pick all of those up. Darn it. For my decorations. Now I gotta throw them all away. Hey, over here. There we go. We're gonna break the job you picked up. Killing you. Yes. Hey, where you going? You're gonna be a farmer. There, you like it? I've worked so hard to build this for you, and you just want to be a fisherman because there's a barrel in my house. Bruh, where you going? Oh my gosh. Stop it. Stop trying to be somebody you're not. Slowly but surely. I could get you as close as possible because I just don't want you going backwards. Because you're very likely to go backwards again. Whoa. What are you doing? Why? Be a farmer. Finally. So you notice I'm back at my base. They wanted to sleep in their old beds. I have to convince these two to have children. Wait. They had kids! Look, they had one! Let's just throw the rest of the bread down in celebration. I got more, don't worry. Oh, it worked. We got a little baby villager. Look at the little guy. Yeah, that's beautiful. I got 2 houses. We have more houses to come. So I'm going to put some parks in places. I'm going to put like a little... There's so much I'm going to do. And if you have any suggestions, I mean, definitely tell me. Definitely let me know what you want. So thank you for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I sure put a lot of time into it. And I'm trying some new things. You got to let me know what you think. I got new music. I have new editing software. A new way to do the warp. We should have better quality. And what do you think of the village? I do have a bunch of things I have to name. Name tags are going to come from trading with villagers when I build clerics. And this university down here is where I'm going to get that. But yeah, that's everything I got. I'm going to leave them like this. And next episode, I think we're going to do exploring. I have an idea, but I will let you know next episode what it is. Something new, something neither of us have seen. I'm very excited. All right, well, I will catch you guys next time. So long.